Hey guys, it's Rody T, and I'm back with another Binding of Isaac video. And today, instead of playing Samael, we're gonna random a character and see who we get. And looks like we're playing Judas today. Recently, I have been enjoying my time with Samael, as he's been a really cool modded character. And well, if there's any other modded characters you guys want me to check out, be sure to let me know, because I definitely don't mind doing any modded characters, or even just mods in general, because I know there's a lot of cool mods out there, and one day I'd like to check out a bunch of them. So I'm gonna leave that black heart on the ground because I don't want to, what's it called? I want to save it for the next floor. I can't get tractor beam yet. I need a bomb. Well, I suppose I could use a black heart to get it, but if possible, I would like to keep my black heart. But if I don't get a bomb on this floor, I'm going to basically have to use that black heart to get tractor beam, because tractor beam is a pretty solid item overall. It would be a shame to not have. So I guess in the shop I was able to buy a bomb, so we will go up here and get tractor beam. And there we go, tractor beam has been acquired. Right now I have 1 HP, but I think in this room up here there was some more HP to pick up. Perfect. I'm still going to leave that black heart on the ground. And there's also a soul heart in the shop that I would like to buy as well. So tractor beam is a pretty solid item. It does give some tiers up, which is pretty nice to have, and it's a range upgrade. And as you can see, it lets me take out Ragman pretty quickly. Binky's a great item. It looks like some of the mods are like glitching or something, so I think what I'm gonna do is just go in and out of Isaac real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and hopefully the item descriptions mod is fixed. I think that was the issue. Before I forget, I'm gonna go buy the soul heart. Okay, yeah, so it looks like everything's back to normal, so we should be fine for the rest of the run. And my HP is looking pretty amazing right now, especially for a Judas run, because the hardest part of every Judas run is definitely the beginning. And I've basically overcome that already, just thanks to all the soul hearts and the black heart that I got earlier on the last floor. Let's check out what we got here in the item room. Lost Fly is a solid fly item, and it's 1/3 of Beelzebub. I feel like it's a bit of an underrated item because it draws aggro from enemies that is close by, so sometimes it just will take out enemies on its own, and other times enemies won't even target you, they'll target the Lost Fly. Alright, let's take on our boss here. Gemini should be no problem. And looks like he's going to go for Lost Fly. So I'm going to go up here. And there we go. There's the first stage of Gemini taken out. Or the first half. I don't know. I don't really know what to call each section of Gemini. Definitely pick up Tropicum Mide, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. And we're going to move on to the next floor. It looks like I can do Mega Satan with Judas, so I'm going to try to do that on this run. On this floor, it looks like we got an XL floor, which is kind of interesting. It's going to make this run probably go a little bit faster, as long as I can find the boss room and the item rooms as soon as possible. So I'm not really too upset with that showing up, because some of these runs that go to Mega Satan can end up being pretty long. I don't have to worry about boss rush, I don't think, so I'm not going to fret about that too much. Alright, I finally found item room number 1. I did find the boss room already, but so far this is the only item room I've seen. And we get Yo Listen, which is just an alright item. But now I have 2 items towards Beelzebub, so just one more fly item and I'll be able to fly. Alright, we found item room number 2 and we get Fruitcake, which is kind of interesting. Definitely will lead to some interesting effects from time to time. I'm going to open up the stone chest because it could give me an item. But it did give me Temperance, which is just alright. And in fact, I'm going to use Temperance to get into this curse room for effectively half price. I'm going to place down Temperance and walk in the curse room, and we'll see what we get in here. And we get 2 soul hearts out of it, so that ended up definitely being worth it. I'm glad that I actually did that. Alright, let's fight Chubb here. He is our first boss of the floor. There's going to be one more because of Curse of the Labyrinth. And okay, first one's taken out. We'll pick up Experimental Treatment. We get Tears up, damage downs, HP up, luck up. So the damage down is actually kind of significant, I think, because that's Judas's best stat. So it's kind of unfortunate that I got that. Definitely picking up Toothpicks. And we'll take Monstrance and fight the Angel Statue. So this is the easier Angel Statue. I know they have actual names. I kind of just always forget what they're called. I think one of them's Gabriel, and I don't remember what the other one is. But yeah, we'll get the key piece and use that to hopefully fight Mega Satan at the end of this run. Have I done Delirium with Judas yet? Let's see. Okay, I have. So I don't have to worry about going to the Void. That was my first bit of damage this run. Not counting the curse room, of course. Alright, we found the item room on this floor. And see what we got here. Satanic Bible's a very, very good active item. However, I do not want to get locked into deals with the devil. So unfortunately, I can't really make use of it. I'll just be glad that I got 1/3 of Bookworm from it. Well, technically now I have 2/3 thanks to the Book of Belial as well. If I wasn't going to go for Mega Satan this run, I probably would have gone for Satanic Bible, but I do want to do Mega Satan on this run. I know you don't have to do deals with the devil if you have the Satanic Bible, but I would like to get boss items if I had the choice to, instead of just skipping over every boss item. I'm going to donate some money to the shop here because we're getting pretty close to maxing out the shop, which you only ever have to do once. So I would like to get that out of the way as soon as possible. And now basically the last thing left on this floor to do is find the boss. Alright, we found the boss. So let's see what we're dealing with here. The gate is not too difficult. Just kind of have to be careful about the leapers that he spawns, because he will shoot a brimstone laser that like connects to all of them. So as long as you're not like in the crossfire when that happens, usually this boss is pretty easy. And there we go, we took him out. And I got a deal with the devil, despite having a 71% chance of a deal with the angel, so that was pretty unlucky. I can't really take anything from in there because I'm going for Mega Satan, of course, although Lusty Blood would be really nice to have. Let's see what we got here with these pills. I Can See Forever is pretty nice. It lets me go find some secret rooms on this floor, so I'm going to do that quickly. Alright, we found our first secret room, and it has a chest in it, and just a couple bombs. Alright, and in our second secret room, it wasn't really too exciting. So, let's move on to the next floor. Alright, we're on the depths 2 now. So, this is the last item room I'm going to have on the run, probably. So hopefully I get a good item out of it. So far, the items on this run have just been alright. They haven't been too amazing, but they haven't been bad either. Well, here's our last item room, and if there's anything I'm hoping for right now, it's a damage upgrade, because experimental treatment did kind of hurt my damage quite a bit, actually. So here's a secret room, which doesn't have anything too good in it, but I'm going to open up this golden chest in the corner and hopefully get something out of it, but I did not, unfortunately. What I really need on this floor is a deal with the angel to get the second key piece. And I also need to stop taking dumb damage. And here's our last shop of the run, and I'm guessing it's going to have greed. Oh, it actually didn't. Okay. So we get potato peeler. I'm going to use it 4 times just to get a 4th level meat boy. I don't know how much HP I'm at now, and that's kind of scary. So I'm just going to hope I'm not like 1 hit away from death. And we'll just move on here. A 4th level meat boy does make things quite easy. Well, it makes things quite easier, I should say. I'm assuming I don't have any more red hearts. And also, a 4th level meat boy is a pretty solid damage up. Alright, so it's time to fight Mom. Hopefully I don't die here. Looks like we're fighting Red Mom, which is a little more difficult than the normal Mom. At least I think so. She does stomp quite often and quickly, but looks like I was able to take her out. And on this run, it looks like we are going to Shoal. So I'm going to take the negative, and we'll see what we have in Boss Rush. Stigmata would be nice for the HP up. Spoonbender would also be really nice, but I don't really want to do all of Boss Rush just for those items, and I don't know how much HP I have, so I'm just going to play it safe. And looks like we have 2.5 hearts, which is not amazing. Hopefully I find some soul hearts on this floor. If not, I'll be in kind of a bad situation. Alright, let's take on our boss now that I found an Emperor card. And looks like we're fighting Skull-X. And Skull-X is not a boss that scares me at all, really. As I can just do that to him, and he's basically going to be dead. And we got Placenta and a deal with the angel. So let's hopefully get a good item in here. And Miter, I think, is perfectly fine. And time to fight the second angel statue, which should be relatively easy, thanks to the 4th level meat boy and Lost Fly drawing aggro from me. And there we go, we got the second key piece. Alright, it's time to take on It Lives. I'm going to use my Empress card and Book of Belial to get a huge damage up, just so I don't die on this floor, because sometimes It Lives can be kind of difficult, and hoping that this is not one of those times. And looks like we got through it just fine. And we get one more deal with the angel, which gives me prayer card, which I can use to get another HP up. I'm going to blow up the blue fires, hopefully get some soul hearts. And I actually got one, which is pretty lucky. Did I use a prayer card? I did. Okay. So let's go down to the cathedral. I mean, not the cathedral, but Shoal. We're going down to Shoal. I don't know why I said the cathedral. Alright, let's take on Satan here. Satan can be pretty challenging considering he does have 3 phases. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to take out him pretty easily. We already took out the Fallen basically. There we go. Now time for second phase. And as long as you're on the sides here, usually Satan isn't that bad. Okay, now for the foot stage. This stage scares me a little bit with Lost Fly because I don't really know where he's going to stomp. But looks like we're dealing with it just fine. And there we go. We can move on to the dark room. And that unlocks me Judas's tongue, which is just an alright trinket. Let's see what we have in our red chest here. I think what I'm gonna take up Eye of the Colt here, just for the extra damage. And I do need to actually fight the Lamb before I fight Mega Satan, because I have not done it yet on Judas. Alright, we found the Lamb. Let's take it on. I can only take 3 hits, so I kind of am a little worried about this fight, honestly. Because the Lamb can be quite a challenge sometimes. I do have a huge growth card, but I would like to save it for Mega Satan, if possible. That was not great damage by my part. I should definitely not have gotten hit there. But it's alright. Looks like we took out the Lamb. So, at least we accomplished something on this run because, well, fighting Mega Satan with 1.5 HP is not exactly going to be the easiest thing to do. Now I just going to find my way back to the starting room. And that room was pretty scary. Alright, so I'm going to find my way back to the starting room. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright, we did find Mega Satan room. I'm going to take False PhD because there's basically no reason not to. And we'll use the puberty pill. And, alright, well, I guess I just gotta kind of try my best here because I can only take 1 hit. I'm going to use Huge Growth and Book of Belial. And now we have 20 damage. Hopefully I can do this. I'm going to have to kind of focus here though. And let's just say things didn't really go so well. Pestilence kind of just spawned on top of me there. And I just died. That was unlucky. But at least we accomplished something on Judas, as I mentioned before. And we unlocked the Curved Horn Trinket, which is definitely one of the best in the game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run despite the abrupt ending there. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next run.